Alright, that's saved. So like what I was saying, these motherfuckers in school, they had nothing. They had nothing to eat. If it wasn't for my family, they organized school programs. They went into services and shit like that, social services, etc., etc. Went into the city. They advocated for people in the city. My family worked extra hard for motherfuckers to have food in the fucking school. So my family was going extra hard, and I remember at one point, like they either they took my mom's information or something like that, or I don't know what the fuck they did, but they did some fuck shit at the school. And my mom was like, wait, why my kid, I'm working extra hard, I'm doing extra work, but my kid not getting the food she's supposed to be getting at school? And this is when my grandma, my family, they stopped cooking at home because they was working extra hard. They was working extra hard at work now. So it was like, okay, so they're working extra hard at work. The kids supposed to be getting fed at fucking school, right? So really fucking this. Somebody working extra fucking hard at work and have to take fucking time off from feeding their kids in the morning, and the school's not fucking giving them what the fuck they're fucking entitled to. Not fucking given, entitled to, motherfucker. The word is entitled to, because the motherfuckers who put the shit in the school, that's an entitlement. If you came there after the shit was put into the school and the shit wasn't put in there by your people, then the motherfuckers who got it in there, it's a fucking entitlement. It's called an entitlement. All right, that's an entitlement. Just in case you didn't know, that's a fucking entitlement. If a motherfucker is fucking working for the shit, that's a fucking entitlement. If my motherfucking mother fucking worked, and I fucking worked, and I did how many years of school? That's you ain't giving me shit. That's an entitlement. Cause I put the work into it. That's an entitlement. That's like if I put $300 into the pot and say I'm gonna save it for later, that's an entitlement. So if motherfuckers coming in and taking the shit after, and then trying to say some shit after, then what the fuck that means? They just stole the shit that you fucking put in, or motherfuckers that you didn't even know was actually stealing your shit from other places. And that's common sense, which is what happened to a lot of the American people. The black Americans, their shit was actually stolen, or they voluntarily gave it to other people because they was looking for other people. They were taking care of other people before they took care of their own family. They were taking care of somebody else before they took care of their own family. And then if you taking care of someone else before you took care of your own family, and those motherfuckers turned around and spat in your face, I mean, how does it fucking feel? How does it fucking feel? I just want to say that much. I just want to say that much. These motherfuckers that's dead, doing all the paperwork, doing all that. Not only they doing the schooling, they doing the paperwork, they doing the extra shit. They doing the extra work. They doing the extra work. That meaning they're living by the book, they're walking by the book, and they're doing extra shit. That means they're putting in fucking overtime. So not only do they deserve the shit that they have, but they more than fucking deserve it. Is what the fuck I'm saying. And you can't fucking come and look at anybody and say, let me make a joke out of this person who's been putting in fucking overtime in the shit that they've been doing. So like I was saying, anyway, other than that, back in the day, me and my grandma, we used to cook and stuff like that. Now my grandma, she would always come up with recipes, and I would always sit around with her and we would add different stuff to the pot. But I've been cooking since I was like 4 years old. I've been cooking in different countries, whatever. I've been cooking here as well. So when you work on your ingredients for like 20 years, this shit's not a joke for someone to come in a day and be like, oh, let me learn what took you either 20 years to perfect, or to do perfectly, or to do in a way that inspires people perfectly. If it took you that fucking long to make sure you perfect something, and a motherfucker want to steal that shit from you and say, you know what, I did that, I created it, it's my own, and you can't even look at the motherfucker, not only can't even give them a fucking discount when they fucking come to shop, you don't give them a fucking discount. One, you don't give them a fucking discount. Two, not only do you not give them a discount when you're doing some fuck shit like that, like imagine you do all that shit and you don't fucking give that person a discount. One. Two, you charge them extra. Three, you ain't even give them the credit for doing the fucking work. Four, you tell them they don't do nothing in their life. So what the fuck that person look like? A fucking retard? And by retard, I mean like they fucking stupid. Like, we look like we stupid to you? Like, we look stupid? I don't understand that. I don't do 20 years of work, and my grandma don't do 20 years of work. Nobody in my fucking family does hard work, sells their fucking blood, sweat, and tears for motherfuckers to walk around and look at you and say you ain't do shit in your life, and tell you ain't accomplished nothing in your life. It's what happened to all the fucking inventors. You remember all the inventors back in the day? It's a lot of the shit that happened to all the motherfucking inventors. Ask anybody who fucking taking credits for a lot of inventions. Alright, you did the work together, you did all the work together, alright. This person don't have the credit or etc. You can't even say they worked on my team. You can't even say this is such and such person. You can't even do what the motherfucker Mark Zuckerberg, who stole a whole bunch of shit. You can't even do the shit where he said, me, etc.